will be the last baby bump or big bump video of this pregnancy, y'all. Like, it's done. Like, wow. So I wanted to come before I go and have my surgery on tomorrow, my C-section, to come and give y'all a video showing y'all the belly the day before we deliver. So as of today, I am 35 weeks and I think 4 days. Yeah, so 35 weeks and 4 days. The doctor says that I'm measuring about 36 weeks, which is 9 months. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and it's August 16, 2017 is when I will be delivering these 2 boys. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I wanted to give y'all a quick bump day to show y'all what I look like moments before I go and have these boys. So I wanted to kind of show y'all what's what. And I mean, pretty much 9 months pregnant with twins. The tack has done its job. Tack sisters, high five. Psh. The tack has done its job. I would definitely, you know, do a video. The doctor did go ahead and look in there and everything, and he was like, nothing has changed. No cervical, my cervix has been always pretty much between 5 something and 6, but never lower. It's always either been 6 or 5.8, like just always almost at the highest. So let's go ahead and get into this belly so we can get into the video. Because I've already done 1 video today. This is the second. I have a third and I think a 4th one. So I'm just lining these videos up for y'all because y'all know once the babies come home, it's going to be a moment before I can kind of do any videos, okay? Anyway, here we go. So from the front, from the side, from the other side, and I do have some little like yoga type sweatpants underneath just for the video so y'all can see my belly. So it got lines all over because I've been laying down after I did some work. I was like, let me rest myself. As you can see, dropped. I've been dropped for the past, I think, like probably the last 3 videos or whatever, but you should be able to see like how big this thing is. Like, yes, it's big, and somebody is moving right now. It is huge. Somebody asked me, does it hurt when you stretch? It burns because it burns in the front right here. That's me. Some people may be different, but it burns like right here where your belly button is. It doesn't hurt around here though. It's just like right here. So that's that. It's huge. It's huge, y'all. Look at it. And then from the front. From the back, you can't tell that I'm pregnant. You can't tell. But anyway, that's that, y'all. Look at this belly. Let me give y'all a close-up of the belly. Close-up. Here we go. I have stretch marks here. I have stretch marks underneath. I actually have stretch marks on one, like a little bit part of the thigh. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to show all my business. Where is it? It's somewhere right there. But anyway, I have stretch marks on one of my thighs. Just a few, not many. And I guess because Lenix is so heavy, so he's causing all of that. They're being pointy right now. But I'm giving y'all just a close-up view really quickly as well. Like, I have to bend over to go all the way around it, y'all. Do y'all see that? Whew. Oh, goodness. So that's it, y'all. That's the ending to this wonderful blessing. Rainbow. The rainbow twins. Literally, the rainbow twins. So, anywho, I am out of breath. So, we're going to go ahead and sit down and do a little talking. Using my mom's camera stand so that we can bring to the hospital with us. And that's what y'all are on right now, so that's why we have a different view on the couch. But here we go, a little couch chronicles to end the pregnancy. To be done with this part of the pregnancy. So I know I made other videos pertaining to what the doctor said and all that good stuff. And so, oh, I am out of breath. I am just, I have so much joy in my soul. I really do. I am very anxious. To see these little boys and to see how it feels to hold a baby that came from you, that God helped create you and God helped you and your husband create. I'm ready to see, what they look like, how they look. Do they look like, Lyric, or they look like me? I'm ready to just kind of see them and just see what life is going to be like with them. I try my best not to label them, because I label all boys as just a handful. And they grow up to be men that are a handful. And so anyway, that's probably the only part that I'm more scared about, if that makes sense, than anything. But anyway, I've had people call, say prayers for me and stuff like that, and just getting prepared, for everything. So just really quickly, the last appointment, I'm not sure if I went over. My brain is scatterbrained, so forgive me if I'm repeating a few things. When I went in, the doctor just said, we're going to go ahead and change your date. We're going to go ahead and get this done, next week, which is this week. And he was like, I'm just too scared to keep letting this go by and us not really know what's going on with Mr. Levi in there. So he did make a decision to go ahead and do it this week. I was pleased with that. I didn't have to do any fussing. I didn't have to go to war. I didn't have to do anything extra, to kind of get my point across. He was on the same page as me. So I would say that the things, okay, so like, I don't know where I kind of left off at, because hubby called. He always, y'all got to get on him. He always called. I told him I'm doing a video, and he called. The things that I loved most about pregnancy, I think one of the best things at first was the feeling movement. After I started feeling the kicks, it became, okay, I need to just make sure you're okay. Let me make sure you're kicking. Then it became, oh my gosh, I want to go to sleep. Stop kicking right now. Then it became, oh my gosh, your head or your foot or something is stuck in my ribs. Then it became, oh my gosh, you're rolling, it hurts. Like don't go right there, it hurts. So it's amazing how you go through the different steps. Like, when you're not pregnant or you've never been pregnant, it's kind of like you look forward to those things, and when it finally happens, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a miracle, or it's amazing. And then after, when you get to like that, between almost done with second trimester and third trimester, I feel like you almost have had enough. You're like, okay, stop kicking, don't do that, stop that and stuff. And so like Lenix head, it was always, always right here under my rib cage, and it keeps you from breathing, well. And then you have Levi with his feet kicking right there. So I mean, it's just like, wow, it's a lot on that part. So I am going to miss, I would say that I would miss the beginning part when you like, oh my gosh, was that a kick? Was that a kick? If you finally start feeling them. Like, to me, that was like one of the best moments. I feel like when you're amped up for the gender, when you don't have a gender preference and you go to a gender, to find the genders, I feel like that's exciting, like getting yourself pumped up. You're ready, you're at that point where you can finally find out what the genders are and start shopping for real, because buying gender neutral stuff, it sucks. And so I think, getting yourself prepared to finally buy stuff that is gender specific. That's exciting. Let's see. What else I would say was exciting about, I mean, number one, of course, seeing a positive pregnancy test, knowing that it worked, going to your different milestone appointments, seeing that they're fine, taking all your tests, knowing that everything is okay. That was also, that was, you would hold your breath until you like, okay, wait a minute, is everything okay? But it was fun going through the milestones. It was fun. To me, I didn't worry as much with this pregnancy as I did with the first pregnancy, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, I gotta hold them in, I can't boo-boo, I can't TT, I can't pass gas because they gonna come out. I was scared of everything. This go around here, I was more laid back. I think I trusted the tack before I even kind of put it to use, if that makes sense. So yeah, that happened. And what else? Just overall, when you're pregnant, you get spoiled. You do. I had my mom over here. She would come and fix me, dinner and dessert, which, oh my gosh, it just saves so much time, because it's like now I don't even have the energy to cook anything. Like, I could pop a waffle in, maybe pop in some pre-cooked meats or something and put a side on the stove, try my best, but it's getting painful to stand up because they're very low. They kick down there, and they also just sometimes be balled up and it hurts. So a lot of times it's just really heavy. And of course with my size, I'm like small framed, 5'3", my legs sometimes give out on me. That's how big they are, or they make me, or they are. What else? I loved my relationship with all of the nurses. I'm gonna miss that so much, because you build a family. I'm one of those people, y'all know me, I'm outgoing, I like to communicate, I like to talk to everybody, and I feel like they're part of the family too. And I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss the ladies at the maternal fetal doctor, the doctors as well, but you talk with the nurses more. I'm gonna miss them. We talked about their children, we talked about everything, and it was just so laid back and comfortable, because I just love talking to people, and then at my at the OB, of course the nurses there was a couple nurses that I grew really close with, and they were like, okay, just tell us when we need to babysit, and just stuff like that. Like, everybody's wanting to babysit, and I feel like I'm gonna miss them a lot. I'm gonna miss them a lot, because it was so much fun going to each appointment. They seen me grow, they seen the belly, and they encouraged me. They're like, girl, your belly is not big, like, I'll show you a big belly, or they're like, that's not big, you're doing good, and so it was just so much fun. So I am gonna miss all of them. If y'all are watching, I really appreciate y'all's kindness. I appreciate y'all being so humble, and there, and even one of the nurses were like, I'm gonna take your cell phone number down and write you so you can send us some pictures, and I'm like, yeah, fine, sure. And so it's just like, I'm so excited that I've met some miraculous, wonderful ladies. Some of them have actually subscribed to my channel, and and it just makes me feel good that they're even wanting to. It makes me feel so good. So again, I thank y'all so much if you're still watching. What else? Let's see. Like I said, spoiled part, yes, still. Hubby, he did a wonderful job this pregnancy. Hubby, if you're watching, you did a wonderful job, with this pregnancy. I mean, you do a wonderful job anyway, but it was always, are you okay? Are you all right? Do you need something? He can be in the middle of sleeping, and I'm up, and he's like, are you okay? What you need? I was like, I'm about to go fix me some cereal. Sit down, I got it. And I'm like, you gotta go to work in like 3 hours. Like, no. And he'll go get it, or he'll fix this, or he'll go get that. When I was hooked on ices, he would get that. When I was, wanting certain fruit, he would stop by and get it. So he's been wonderful. He's been, watching out for when I'm walking down the stairs. He's been, you know, if I need something picked up or whatever. Like, he's been awesome. I couldn't ask for, you know, a better hubby, and a you know, I couldn't ask for a better, you know, baby daddy. So yeah, that. You know, another part was just embracing how y'all embraced me, if that makes sense. You know, thanks to y'all, thanks to my, you know, family, and thanks to my friends, you know, we did not have to purchase like nothing. I think the only thing that we semi-purchased was like, we had to spend 33 cents because that was left over from taxes on one item. We had to pay maybe, I think on the recliner cover, we had to pay, I think, maybe $1, and so I don't know. It's like we didn't have to pay hardly anything. So when I tell y'all everything in here is from y'all, family, and friends, I mean it. Like, the things that I probably bought was like the stuff that you'll see on the wall when I do the nursery tour, and that was from like Dollar Tree on some of them. Some of them I made my own. I seen on not Pinterest. What's that? Is it Etsy store or something like that? I was getting ready to pay somebody almost $14, whereas I only spent like maybe $4 to even print out my pictures that I designed. So y'all will see the nursery, y'all will see, you know, their side where I pretty much, I got that part. So that part I did take care of. Okay, what's this, your butt sticking out? You showing your butt on camera? Really, Lenix? Oh, you showing your butt too, Levi? What going? Oh, you mad? They mad. They kicking me and moving. So that was probably one of the best parts as well, is just feeling the love from y'all. I do have a baby book, not a baby book, but a photo album where every time y'all would send something, a card, or send a little note by Amazon or wherever, I put that in the book. So it has its own photo album, because I want them to see when they get older the love that, you know, was given to them. Y'all have been awesome, like so awesome. I don't know, y'all's been so awesome. And again, like I said, my family and friends, they know I love them as well. Like, they have been beyond awesome. So I think that's all as far as, you know, feeling the move and, you know, knowing their personalities, seeing my body change, you know. That's probably been the one thing that I've been amazed about. Is like, I used to imagine myself in the tub and shower with this big belly. I used to tell my husband, my belly gets big, and now it's big, and now I'm like, ouch. And so seeing my body make changes for them, it makes me feel like a woman again. And what I mean by that is because some parts of getting pregnant through IVF or FET, y'all trying to talk? Some parts of that makes you feel like you're less of a woman, and I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, so I don't have to really go into explanation about that. But seeing my body prepare, my boobies growing here or there, the areola getting darker, doing what it's supposed to do, the belly, my body giving them all the nutrition, like, that is amazing. And so that part, I can honestly say, was one of the best parts as well, and made me feel just like a woman, you know, that would naturally get pregnant. Ouch. See, they mean to me. I said, instead of me holding y'all, I'm gonna be spanking y'all when y'all come out. No, I'm kidding, but they, whoo, yeah, they're ready. Me too. The things that I would say that I did not enjoy the most during pregnancy would be constipation. I don't care how much medicine, ouch, I don't care how much medicine, like things that you take for constipation, it works when it want to work. Constipation was the worst. Also, the burning of the belly was horrible. I would use Neosporin, and it works. The Neosporin that has pain relief, it works. I feel like it helped too with the stretch marks as well. Ow, they just are moving. I wish y'all could see right now. What else? Not being able to shave, that has driven me crazy. Not being able to shave. You can't shave nothing. You can't bend over. It's hard to get to your legs. It's hard to get to your cookie. It's hard to get your underarm grow. Your underarm hair grows, I promise you, every day. I would give myself, you know, I would shave. The next day I get in the shower, I'm just checking. I'm just like, I got a 5 o'clock shadow? Really? Seriously? I've never done a wax, okay? So I'm scared to do that. But I'm just like, did you really have to grow already? Like, I can't even be cute. I gotta wear a short sleeve shirt to cover you up. What else was probably the craziest thing? When you don't know what to eat, that part drives you nuts. They want one thing and you're like, ugh. Every time I used to eat meat, I had to go brush my teeth. I'm still doing that though. I'm still brushing my teeth all the time. What did help me as well in the beginning is I used baking soda. Yeah, baking soda. The mint had me gagging a little bit if I did toothpaste, so that helped. Around your third trimester, you start bleeding more when you brush your teeth, so more gum bleeding. When you're in your second or third trimester, if you try and open your legs wider than this, it hurts. So when you get out the car, you're crossing over something, or you're trying to get in the bed, it make you feel like you just are helpless, like you're just helpless, like so helpless. I think that's it. Like, I don't have many complaints or anything. This was such a blessing, you know, and I just really appreciate all of y'all just coming along with with us on the ride, and not giving up on us. I know there's a lot of you ladies right now that are still in your journeys, and so I know the feeling. Just know I know it's hard. I've been there, where I had to congratulate those that I should have been graduating with, if that makes sense. I've had to congratulate those that have had the gender that I wanted. I've had to be happy for those that that started their journey. I also had to pick those up that started their journey and it didn't end well, or those that have never started the journey, never experienced pregnancy. I had to reach down on their level as well and let them know I understand, because I've been there as well. It's so many different stages to this journey till I can finally say I went through each one of them, and I cannot wait till tomorrow where I can have proof that I have completed that journey that we all try to commit to and try to figure out, and work your brains, work your hearts, cry about, fight about, like the sleepless nights, the wondering if it's ever gonna happen, the multiple prayers, the everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. So remember, I had to learn. When I wasn't pregnant, I would go into a store, see somebody pregnant, and my husband would immediately look at me, and I would be like, and so he would say, well, how you know she didn't go through IVF? How do you know she didn't lose 5 or 6 or 7 kids before this? How you know her story? Just because you see somebody pregnant, hey, how do you know if you've seen, how do you know just because you see somebody pregnant that they didn't struggle? Somebody, how when babies sometimes move their leg like that, they do that sometimes in there, and it's the funniest feeling. I'm just like, that feels so weird. They are moving so much right now, I guess because I'm talking a lot. Y'all can't be hungry because I just fed y'all. I don't know, what's the problem? But I used to look at women, and I used to get in the car and I would bawl, I would cry. I'd be like, I wish I could be like them. And then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, how I know what they done been through? I'm gonna take my journey and I'm gonna roll with it, because what if they're a surrogate mom? How do I know? What if this, what if that? It was so many things that used to cross my mind. So of course I had to change my way of thinking and stuff. Then when I became pregnant, hubby was like, see, people, you know, looking at you. How you know that they've never been pregnant? They don't know where to get started, and they're looking at you, you know, and you're happy, and now they're probably looking at you like, wow, I wish, you know, I wish. And I was like, that's very true. So I did have to change, you know, my way of thinking on both sides to get prepared for this journey. It is a mental, it's like a mental game sometimes, and so forth. When you are following someone and they do get pregnant before you, you know, sometimes a break is needed so you can kind of revamp and know, okay, this person here that went through a lot, so let me watch her journey. You know, that can inspire you. You have to be so supportive in so many areas. For those that, you know, haven't started their journey yet, for those that are still trying to find financial means, those that, you know, have gotten pregnant and had multiple losses, those that are just saying, please just stick this one time, just please stick embryo. Those that have made it halfway and, you know, didn't make it, you know, the babies were too small. Those that have made it full term and then get to full term and still don't have a baby. And it's like, you have to remember each part of the journey is what makes up that journey. So remember to support each other no matter where you are in your journey, because you're going to want people to help you in your journey, guide you, celebrate with you as well. So continue to support each other. That's all we have is each other, y'all. Not everybody's going to understand. They may support you like, you know, a mom would or something, or, you know, oh baby, you know, it's going to happen. But when you have somebody that's going through with you, like going through it with you, then you feel a connection. You know that, hey, I'm not the only one out there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tell your story. That one person that you share your story with is probably that person that's like, wow, me and my husband been trying for years and I didn't even know where to get started. I didn't even know it could be a problem. What is IVF? What is FET? What is IUI? What is all of those things? You know, and that's why I tell my story so much, because you just never know. You know, I ran into, what was that? Someone was telling me or asking me about me, and this is when I went to the hospital that time when I had to go in for monitoring, and the nurse was in there and she was even asking me questions. She was like, so how did you find out about this, and where do you go for this? Because she had somebody that she knew, a friend that was trying to get pregnant, and it's unsuccessful. So what I told her is going to help her tell her friend. So remember your voice at whatever point you're in your pregnancy. Your voice matters. Your voice matters. Your support matters. Your part of the journey matters. If you don't want to vlog about it, that's fine. But when you see somebody that's in the same situation as you, lift them or tell them, hey, I'm in the same boat as you and we're going to get through this. So like I said, I'm still rooting for all of y'all. I have not given up on y'all. And I know that, you know, everyone has a different time for their seasons, and so forth. Not everybody's birthday's on the same day, right? Not everybody's. Therefore, there's a time and place for your journey and your season to begin. And so I feel like, you know, it was just our time for our journey to begin, and successfully hoping that everything is just going to go swell, you know, to end this part of the journey and so forth. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and go, because this video can be extra long and I don't even know where we at right now with minutes, but I already have like 2 videos that I have to go ahead and edit and line up for y'all. And then once hubby gets home and help me with the bedroom, get that part together, I'll do a nursery tour. And then I was thinking about doing a sit down with hubby just to kind of discuss his feelings about the pregnancy itself. You know, a little short video, hopefully, with me and him just talking about the whole pregnancy and what we, you know, how we enjoyed it together, and, you know, the not so famous parts and the good parts and the and everything else. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all with that. I love y'all so much, and I'll be seeing y'all on Instagram, because this video here will probably not be out just yet. The video that y'all are gonna see, the pictures y'all gonna see on Instagram before this video. So anyway, if you're not on Instagram, you're missing out on all the pictures, because that's where they all are. And again, stay positive, think positive, and know that your journey it will be no different than mine, in a sense of from starting the journey and having a successful ending. So anyway, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye. And it was just so girly, and like I said, they always have stuff for girls. So we got this. It was 88 cents. So if you go to Walmart, if your child needs like a water bottle or something, they're only 88 cents, you know, whatever. And yeah, so we'll wash that in the dishwasher and have that prepared for